Welcome, sorry. Welcome to the Campus-Wide Honors Collegium's Battle of the Brains Grand Prix 2025. My name is Luke Kang, and I will be one of your hosts this evening.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kyle Swin, and I will be your other host this evening.
Battle of the Brains, also referred to as BOTB, is a trivia contest between CHC students, UCI faculty, and CHC alumni that is held annually.
Now, if you haven't done so already, please check to the event. Students, you can do this by scanning the QR code right here on the slide. And alumni, if you haven't already, please, when you have the time, check in the table right outside. Now, some introductions are in order. We're going to meet our contestants.
Competing in the first lap, we have the student team, the Rookie Racers. Now, when we call your name, please come up and sit on the table over here, or over there if you're alumni or faculty. We have Lola, Christopher, Danny, and Sophia!
Great to have you all competing today. Now, for our alumni and faculty team, we have the Legacy Racers. In the first round, please welcome Professor Golub, Alumnus Matthew, Alum Tan, and Alumnus Kazuto.
Now that you've met the racers, let's go over the rules of tonight's Grand Prix. By the end of this trivia contest, one team will take the championship. Will it be the defending Legacy Racers, or will the Rookie Racers be the one to steal their victory?
Now, racers, you will all go through 3 rounds, or laps as we like to call it. Each of them will comprise of 10 minutes of trivia questions, followed by a 5-minute speed round. During these times, we will be asking a wide variety of questions: geography, pop culture, history, you name it. Now, our timekeeper will let your contestants know when we have 1 minute left in the round. Our friend Sydney here will wave the yellow flag at 1 minute and red for warning. Contestants, don't worry too much about this. We'll keep you informed.
During each round, we will ask a question. Contestants will have 5 seconds to buzz in, and that will be and if your time is up, it'll be signaled by over here by the white flag. And you must wait to be acknowledged before answering the question. The answer must be provided by the contestant who buzzed in without speaking to your teammates. The window to answer is only 3 seconds, and if your 3 seconds are up, it'll be signified by the black flag. A correct answer will score the team 1 point. If a contestant answers the question incorrectly, the opposing team will be able to answer the question. Once again, the opposing team will have 5 seconds for one of the contestants to buzz in. No deliberation is allowed. If the opposing team's answer is incorrect, or if they are unable to answer the question within 3 seconds of buzzing, the question is thrown out. You can't win them all.
Now, what happens if you buzz in before the question has finished? If you do so, the question readers will not complete the full question, and the contestant who buzzed in must answer with the information they were provided up to the point that they buzzed in. Now, if the contestant answers that question incorrectly, the question readers will get to repeat the full question. Then, the opposing team must buzz in within 5 seconds, be acknowledged, and then will have the chance to provide an answer.
And if we hear an answer that is too vague for us to decide if it is correct, we will prompt you to provide something more specific. There are no half points in this competition.
While your victory is a team effort, once again, there will be no deliberation with your team on any of your questions. Additionally, question readers will only repeat each question once.
Now, let's talk about laps. Could you explain the difference between a regular round and a speed round, Kyle?
Of course, Luke. Now, a correct answer in a normal lap will give you 1 point, and have no penalty if you get a wrong question. Speed laps are high risk, higher reward. You will get 2 points if you answer correctly, but lose a point if you get an incorrect answer. Be careful, racers. The opposing team will also not be able to answer a question that is answered wrong by the other team during this speed round. So make sure your answers are definitively correct in these speed rounds.
Thank you for summarizing that, Kyle. Once again, question readers can only repeat a question once for fairness. Contestants, please follow proper buzzing and answering protocol to ensure a smooth and fair game. Just remember, if you buzz, you answer the question.
Now, if you haven't noticed already, this year we've turned our trivia contest into a raceway. And what Grand Prix is complete without? Sponsors. Before we start, let's please hear a word from the very own Campus-Wide Honors Student Council President.
Hello and welcome to BOTB, everyone. This is your CHSC President, Aditi, and I am really excited that all of you guys are doing this today. Good luck to our student team and good luck to our faculty. I'm currently sitting in my car. It is a 2014 Prius. I love my car very much and I'm so excited to share the theme of racing with all of you guys. Good luck, teams. Let's go.
Thank you, Aditi. Unfortunately, she is sick, so she is not here today. But we will have fun in her honor. And of course, we all love our own cars. All right, now it's time to check our engines. Starting on this side, contestants, please buzz in one at a time to make sure all of the buzzers work for a fair race. And from the faculty side? All right.
Thank you, everyone. Now, we went over all the rules. Before we start, contestants, does anyone have any questions or confusion about the rules? Ask now. Got it. Let's just see what happens. All right, then. Let's get on with lap number 1. Racers, on your marks, get set, go!
Back in the old days, they used to call a mobile phone text message an SMS message. What does SMS stand for?
Faculty side?
Short messaging service.
Correct.
What is the last name of the family in the TV series Family Guy?
Student side?
Griffin. That is correct.
It is fairly common in the modern workspace to take a Myers-Briggs type indicator questionnaire to determine an individual's personality type. What psychologist popularized the concepts of introversion and extroversion?
Faculty
Freud.
side?
Freud.
Incorrect.
Your time is up.
Oh, the answer was Carl Jung.
How many ribs do humans have?
Faculty side?
12.
That is incorrect.
Student team?
That is correct.
The hum is a phenomenon where individuals complain of a constant low humming sound of unknown origin. Explanations range from military experiments to industrial manufacturing. What sci-fi TV show featured an episode where the main characters investigate people who were affected by the hum?
And your 5 seconds are up.
The X-Files.
Who is the famous crocodile hunter who died after being stung by a stingray?
Faculty team?
Steve Irwin.
That is correct.
In 1798, the United States wasn't invited to an international event where the metric system was first unveiled. Which country snubbed the United States?
Student team?
I'm gonna say UK. UK.
Incorrect.
The faculty team, you have 5 seconds.
France.
Correct.
Whoa, nice. Good, nice.
The Atkins diet famously restricts what food group?
Student team?
Sugar. That is incorrect.
Faculty team?
Carbohydrates.
That is correct.
The 1960s and the 1970s were so chock full of one-hit wonders, it can be easy to forget who made them. Which music act was behind the 1969 hit Spirit in the Sky?
Your 5 seconds are up.
Norman Greenbaum.
What do you call the nose of a horse?
Student team?
The snout.
No.
Faculty team? Your time is up.
The muzzle.
There's a lot of disagreement in the field of linguistics over how, when, and where language first developed. One thing we seem to know for sure, though, is where language was first set in stone. Which written language is considered the oldest?
Faculty team?
Latin.
Incorrect.
Student team, you have 5 seconds.
Sanskrit.
Incorrect. The answer is Sumerian.
The ideas of zombies can be traced back to what religion?
Student team?
That is incorrect.
Talk to the mic. Not right now, but. Yeah, that's right. Oh, faculty team?
Buddhism.
That is incorrect.
What is the answer?
Voodoo.
In the early 1980s, a major American airline offered unlimited lifetime first-class travel for $250,000. They later regretted it. Which airline was this?
And your time is up. Oh. We're going to give that one to the faculty team.
Delta Airlines.
Incorrect.
5 seconds, student team.
Spirit.
Incorrect. The answer is American Airlines.
What color is the letter E in the Google logo?
Dang. Faculty team?
Yellow.
Incorrect.
Student team?
Blue. Incorrect. It is red.
Oh, okay. Red. Yeah. It was between green and red.
An Ironman triathlon is a grueling single-day event in which athletes swim, cycle, and run nearly 150 miles in total. During the very first event in 1978, one participant ran out of water and had to hydrate with a different beverage. Which one of these did he drink? It's open-ended. Which beverage did he drink?
Oh, faculty.
Is it Gatorade?
Incorrect.
5 seconds.
Incorrect. The answer is beer.
What painter cut off his own ear?
Whoa.
Van Gogh.
That is correct.
Professional sports organizations have gone through strikes and lockouts repeatedly throughout the 20th and 21st centuries. Which U.S. league lost a season to a 2004 lockout?
Your time is up. I think that was a little too late, unfortunately.
The answer is the NHL, the National Hockey League.
What is the only U.S. state to end in the letter G?
Faculty team?
Wyoming.
That is correct.
The original The Wizard of Oz movie had a late casting change when one of the main actors suffered a reaction to the makeup. Who were they playing and then not playing?
Faculty team?
The Tin Man.
Correct.
I remember that.
What brand is behind the iconic perfume No. 5?
Student team?
Correct.
Legend has it that Sarah Winchester's house was under continuous construction because she hoped to appease vengeful spirits. The house ended up having 47 fireplaces, 17 chimneys, 10,000 window panes, and 2,000 doorways. But what did it have just 2 of?
Student team?
Toilets?
Incorrect.
Staircases.
Incorrect. The answer is mirrors.
What famous designer is the daughter of Paul McCartney?
Stella McCartney.
That is correct.
1 minute warning, contestants. 1 minute warning.
An airplane's black box, which is actually orange, records flight data that includes everything from the cockpit sounds to engine performance. In what year did the Federal Aviation Administration mandate an upgrade in recording from magnetic tape to solid-state technology?
Student team?
1995?
Incorrect.
You have 5 seconds. Faculty team?
2001.
Close, but incorrect. The answer is 2005.
What color is the number 0 on a roulette table?
Student team?
Black.
The number 0. That is incorrect.
Faculty team?
Is it red?
That is incorrect.
Time is up, everyone. And that was the first regular round.
Wait.
Let me see. It's green.
Green.
Isn't green 00 though?
I did not know that. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, contestants, thank you all for playing. That was a great first round. Now, hold on to your seat. It's still time for the speed round. Once again, before we start, does anyone have any other questions about the format of this round or anything else?
Well, if we don't have any questions, all right, racers, you'll need to be ready at the wheel for this one. On your marks, get set, go!
Who famously lived at 221 Baker Street?
Faculty team?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, that is correct.
The Age of Enlightenment was the birth of a new thought and value system, placing reason and humanism over religion. Basically, some thinkers realized that humans are pretty awesome. Which Scottish philosopher, author of The Wealth of the Nations, suggested that the government should not interfere with matters of
Students?
Adam Smith.
Correct.
All 4 members of the Beatles are from what city?
Faculty?
Liverpool.
That is correct.
In 1945, a candy bar melted unexpectedly in the pocket of Dr. Percy Spencer while he was at work. The event led to what invention?
Faculty?
The microwave oven.
Correct.
What is the highest mountain
Keep
in the
positive.
U.S.?
Faculty?
Denali.
That is correct.
Parker Brothers bought the rights to the Ouija board in 1966. Which film featured a Parker Brothers Ouija board just a few years later?
Students?
Incorrect.
Faculty?
Oh, we get penalties here, huh? Poltergeist.
Incorrect. The answer is The Exorcist.
What is the name of the lead singer of the Sex Pistols?
Faculty?
Johnny Rotten?
That is correct.
Digging a tunnel underwater is a pretty significant feat of engineering, but it's not a new concept. Around 2180 BCE, under which river are the Babylonians said to have constructed a tunnel?
All right, time is up.
The answer is the Euphrates.
Who was the founding father of psychoanalysis?
Faculty?
Sigmund Freud?
Correct.
Before you try landing that 360 dolphin flip or the double kick flip shove it, what fundamental skateboarding trick must you master, as it's the basis of most flip tricks in the sport?
Students?
Is it an ollie?
Correct.
How many strings does a violin have?
Students?
4.
That is correct.
Subways are a modern marvel, allowing people to travel across cities faster and more efficiently than their ancestors could have dreamed of. Which subway system has the most riders each year?
Faculty?
The New York Metro.
Incorrect.
Students?
London.
Incorrect. The answer is Beijing.
Who was nicknamed Old Blue Eyes?
Faculty?
Frank Sinatra.
That is correct.
Nostalgia for 1980s sitcoms is the source for countless podcasts and internet lists. Which 1980s show followed Zach, Lisa, Mikey?
Faculty?
Saved by the Bell.
Incorrect.
Can we hear the question again?
Nostalgia for 1980s sitcoms is the source for countless podcasts and internet lists. What 1980s show followed Zach, Lisa, Mikey, and Screech at John F. Kennedy Jr. High School in Indianapolis, Indiana?
Okay, your time is up.
The answer is Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
How many seconds are there in 1 hour?
Faculty?
360.
Gotcha.
360.
That is incorrect.
We also have 48 seconds left. Students, if you may, or want to. Students?
3,600.
That is correct.
Building fires are especially destructive, causing thousands of injuries and deaths every year. Which of these is the leading cause of building fires in the United States?
Faculty?
Dryers?
Incorrect.
Students?
Kitchen stoves.
Correct. Cooking.
And time is up, racers. All right, racers, that concludes lap 1. Woo!
Thanks for carrying, guys.
Both teams, great job. There were some questions you guys answered right away, some questions that we all struggled on. But I think we've all learned some fun trivia tonight, haven't we, Luke?
That's right, Kyle. Thank you all for playing today. We hope you've enjoyed the friendly competition. Our next lap will begin after our intermission with new questions and new contestants. Contestants for lap 2, you will be coming up next, so please be ready. We will call out your names very soon. We are now going into an intermission for 5 minutes. Please take this time to stretch and take a break from the intense match we have today.
Now, one more thing. What better time than a word from our sponsors? Commercials! This race couldn't have happened without your support. We will be playing commercials from the CHSC committees to keep you all entertained until the race continues. Let's hear from the academic and community service committees. Feel free to stretch your legs and relax too.
All right, folks, please take this time to take your seat as we head into lap 2 of the Battle of the Brains Grand Prix.
Do I need to click it?
All right, these are our current standings, with the Legacy Racers having 17 points and the Rookie Racers having 11 points.
Now, that last lap was certainly intense, as you can see from the scoreboard. The Legacy Racers are clearly trailing ahead, but Rookie Racers, there's still time to win. You've still got 2 laps left to go. With new contestants, who knows what will happen? Before we start, I'd like to go over just some quick floor updates. In the spirit of CH competition, make sure we're keeping the audience as friendly as possible. We're here to support each other. We're here to have some fun. So let's just keep doing that. That being said, though, let's save our applause for the end of the round. We want our contestants to test their trivia as much as possible. And so save the applause at the end so we can go through as many questions as we can. Last but not least, contestants, please make sure you're talking into the mic when you say your answer. That way, everyone can hear what you have to say.
Well said. Now, let's introduce lap 2's contestants. From the Rookie Racers, we have Letitia, Roman, Jaden, and Laura. Please come up and take a seat.
Thank you, Rookie Racers. Now, let's welcome the Legacy Racers. If you hear your name, please come up to the table. Let's welcome Alumnus Michael, Professor Parsons, Alumnus Sammy, and Alumnus Abraham.
Finally, let's do one more. Oh, sorry. All right, everybody, let's do one more pit stop before we take off. Contestants, starting on the student side, please buzz in one at a time to test everything again. Oh. Yep. Let's see if this is connected. Can you try it again? Alumni and faculty? Thank you. Now, before we start, I just wanted to just let you guys know there is no penalty for the regular round. Please try to answer the question, because you never know, you might get it right. Now, other than that, is there any other questions? No? Alrighty then.
All right, racers, let's get ready. Start your engines for lap 2. On your marks, get set, go!
Who married Prince William on April 29th, 2011?
Faculty.
Kate
Elaborate.
Middleton.
Yes, that is correct.
Today, a guy named Gilbert Baker is best remembered for a rainbow-inspired creation from 1978. What was it?
Time's up.
The answer is the gay pride flag.
Who inspired Tom Eisman Kazanski in the 1986 film Top Gun?
Time's up.
Val Kilmer.
In 1974, 19-year-old Patty Hearst robbed a bank. She was captured and convicted for the crime despite claims she had been brainwashed. Which president gave her a full pardon?
Faculty.
Lyndon Johnson.
Incorrect.
Students.
Nixon.
Incorrect. The answer is Bill Clinton.
What is the name of the band that Bruce Springsteen has played with since the 1970s?
Students.
Green Day.
Incorrect.
The
Faculty.
Heartbreakers? The Heartbreakers?
Incorrect. It is the E Street Band.
Matcha really took off in the United States in 2015, an event chalked up to a celebrity matcha endorsement on Instagram. Who was the celeb?
Students.
Taylor Swift.
Incorrect.
Faculty.
Kim Kardashian.
Incorrect. The answer is Gwyneth Paltrow.
What is the largest city in South America by population?
Faculty.
Sao Paulo.
That is correct.
Beijing's underground city was constructed partly due to tensions with the Soviets in the 1960s. Today, about 1 million people live there. What do locals know them as?
Students.
Undercity dwellers.
Incorrect.
Faculty.
Mole people.
Incorrect. The answer is Rat Tribe.
That's not that far.
What is the first name of Bill Gates' first wife? Her name?
Faculty.
Melinda?
That is correct.
The Wong-Baker pain rating scale was created to help kids describe their pain at the doctor's office. What simple pictures are used to represent different levels of pain?
Students.
Faces? Happy faces?
Correct.
What is it called in bowling when all the pins are knocked down during the second attempt?
Faculty.
Spare.
That is correct.
The station of Postmaster General has been around since before the Declaration of Independence was even signed. Which founding father served as the first Postmaster General of the United States?
Faculty.
Ben Franklin?
Correct.
What is the name of the miniature trees grown in pots that are popular?
Faculty.
Bonsai.
That is correct.
If there are brain foods, there must also be brain seasonings. What mineral has been linked to a massive rise in intelligence after it was added to the table salt in 1924?
Students.
Iodine?
Correct.
What country is famous for Henken beer?
Faculty.
The Netherlands.
That is correct.
Route 66 ran for a total of 2,448 miles. Name 3 of the 8 U.S. states you might be in.
Faculty.
Illinois, Missouri, Kansas.
Correct.
Wow.
In what country was Christopher Columbus born?
Students.
Spain.
Incorrect.
Faculty.
Italy.
That is correct.
The manner of speaking where you end declarative sentences with a rising intonation as if they were questions is officially known as high rising terminal. What is its better known name?
Faculty.
Uptalk?
Correct.
What does the abbreviation R&B stand for in music?
Students.
Rhythm and blues.
That is correct.
In 1965, pirate radio helped turn a song the BBC refused to play into a big hit. What was this song?
Students.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
Incorrect.
Time is up.
The answer is It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones.
Adobe Acrobat Reader is most frequently used to read computer files ending in what extension?
Students.
PDFs.
That is correct.
David McCall had the initial idea for Schoolhouse Rock when his son was having trouble memorizing multiplication tables, but had no trouble at all recalling every lyric of popular rock songs. What profession was McCall working at when he came up with this idea?
Students.
Teacher.
Incorrect.
Faculty.
Animator.
Sorry?
Animator.
Incorrect. He was an advertising executive.
What is the name of the political party led by Nelson Mandela from 1991?
Faculty.
ANC.
That Can you elaborate?
African National Congress.
That is correct.
As far as how haunted houses go, the Amityville Horror House is suitably creepy looking. What is its architectural style?
Students.
Gothic.
Incorrect.
Faculty.
New England.
Incorrect. The answer is Dutch colonial.
What does the Latin word rex mean?
Faculty.
Yeah, I think it's king.
That is correct.
Okay. It's one of those, if I mess this up, everyone's going to laugh at me.
The mysterious ghost ship known as the Mary Celeste was actually constructed in Britain under what name, which is also that of a modern tech company?
Can you repeat the question, please?
The mysterious ghost ship known as Mary Celeste was actually constructed in Britain under what name, which is also that of a modern tech company?
Students.
Dell?
Incorrect.
Faculty.
Amazon?
Correct.
What is the time difference between London and New York?
Faculty.
5 hours.
Correct.
The Black Death wiped out nearly 1/3 of the European population within a few years. Doctors and scientists initially thought the Black Death was caused by an alignment of planets. At the time, the city of Venice was credited with what new idea to combat Black Death?
Students.
Quarantine?
Correct.
Who tops the list of the NBA's all-time leading scorer?
Faculty.
LeBron James. Now
That-
it is. Before it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, though.
That is correct.
American history has its fair share of daring women who changed the course of the country, but they don't always get the same level of recognition. Araminta Ross was the birth name of which famous historical woman?
Students.
Mary Curie.
Incorrect.
Faculty.
Betsy Rose.
Incorrect. The answer is Harriet Tubman.
In what classic arcade game do you steer a figure gobbling dots?
Faculty.
Pac-Man.
That is correct.
1 minute left, racers.
A procession of warrior ghosts is said to roam through Hawaii at night. According to the legend, what happens if you make eye contact with one of the ghosts?
Students.
You joined them.
Correct.
What currency is used in Russia?
Students.
The ruble.
Correct.
An estimated 20 people died during a 1788 riot in New York City. What was the source of outrage that sparked the so-called Doctors' Riot?
Faculty.
Taxes.
Incorrect.
Funding cuts.
Incorrect. The answer is medical students robbing graves.
What is the Indian Hindi language film industry known as?
Students.
Bollywood?
Correct.
Time is up, racers.
I gotta move.
I'll say, these races never get old. Now, it's time to shift to the 7th gear. But because we are going into the we're going to lap 2's speed round. But before we do, we would like to announce that when an opposing team, or when a team answers a question incorrectly, the opposing team does not have a second chance to answer the question. We just move on from there. Just wanted to get that out of there. Now, does anyone have any questions?
I think you got the question.
Alrighty then. Well, this is a speed round, so let's get to it. Ready, set, go.
Wait. What kind of animal is Aslan from Chronicles?
Lion.
Correct.
If you've heard someone say, I paid off my student loans, why can't you? There's a good chance that person went to college before 1990. Taking into account inflation, how much did the average cost of public college tuition increase between 1987 and 2017?
Student team.
200% to 250.
Correct.
What does the acronym FBI stand for?
Federal,
Faculty.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Correct.
Before everyone realized it was bad for you, there was way too much x-raying going on. What kind of apparel retailer regularly x-rayed its customers?
All right.
The answer,
Time was up. Time is up.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go.
the answer is shoe stores.
How long does it take for the moon to rotate around the Earth?
Student team.
28 days.
That is correct.
It is relatively easy to be concerned for the extinction of individual species of endangered animals, especially the cute ones they display at the zoo. Mass extinctions, when multiple species go extinct, raise the concern level to existential dread. What percentage of all species of ocean life on Earth disappeared during the largest mass extinction 251 million years ago?
Faculty team.
80.
Incorrect. The answer is 95%.
What is the capital of Australia?
Student team.
Melbourne. No.
No.
Oh, we can't go to the next one.
What is the name of the outer layer?
What was the answer?
Canberra?
Can you say it?
Canberra.
Canberra.
What is the name of the outer layer of your tooth, which is the first to go as you slowly...
Faculty
An
team.
animal.
Correct.
What was Victoria Beckham's nickname when she was part of the girl group?
Faculty team.
Posh Spice.
Correct.
A waterspout that forms over a lake can pick up small objects and make it seem like a biblical plague of frogs and other animals is raining from the sky. What kind of animal rained on Memphis, Tennessee in 1877?
Faculty team.
Frogs.
Incorrect.
Next question. After you say the answer.
Snakes.
What actress played Vivian in the 1990 film Pretty Woman?
Faculty team.
Julia Roberts.
Correct.
No one remembers poor Fred Noonan. The forgotten navigator disappeared with what rather more famous adventurer on July...
Faculty team.
Amelia Earhart.
Correct.
What is the largest island in the world?
Faculty team.
Greenland.
Correct.
The Necronomicon is the title of a fictional book of spells that has shown up in all kinds of pop culture, from the Evil Dead film series to The Simpsons. Which horror author is responsible?
H.P. Lovecraft.
Correct.
Amnesia haze and white widow are strains of what plant?
Marijuana.
Correct.
In December 1936, John David Sweeney Jr. became the first person to obtain what every legal resident working in the United States has. What was it?
Student team.
A social security number?
Correct.
What are Luxor, Treasure Island, and Bellagio?
Faculty team.
Las Vegas hotels and casino resorts.
Correct.
A Brazilian butterfly flapped its wings, which set off a course of events leading to which of these scientists becoming the first to coin the word chaos as a mathematical term?
Ian Malcolm.
Incorrect.
Okay. Also, time. You have 1 minute left.
The answer was James York.
What does ICE mean when it is used in an entry in a cell phone's address book?
Time is up.
In case of emergency.
Conflict points are the places at an intersection where vehicle paths cross and accidents may happen. How many more conflict points does a standard four-way traffic light intersection have than a standard four-way roundabout?
Time is up, contestants, and that is the end for the lap 2 speed round.
I hate the speed round. It's so stressful.
24.
That's a lot of conflict points. Great job, racers. All of you contestants are on fire today. We want to thank you all for participating and sharing your knowledge today. Now, We have one more lap, the final lap, which will begin after our second intermission. Contestants for lap 3, you will be coming up next. We will now be going into an intermission for 5 minutes, so please enjoy some music, chat with others as we prepare for the final lap.
All right, can I have everyone's attention, please? We are about to move on to lap 3.
What is this?
Acapulco. It's in Mexico. I go because there's a Mexican restaurant.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Please take your seats once again for the final lap of the Battle of the Brains Grand Prix. Let's see our current standings between the two teams.
Well, they definitely are the defending champions, it looks like. But, rookie racers, don't give up yet. In the spirit of CH competition, let's finish this round strong.
All right, everyone. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's meet our contestants who will be rounding out the race. For the final lap, we have from the rookie racers, Hannah, Isaac, Yamil, and Jenny.
Legacy racers, please welcome Professor Hart, Professor Seeds, alumna Stephanie, and alumnus Ethan.
All right. Let's do one final pit stop before we head off into the last lap. Contestants, from the student side, please test your buzzers one at a time. Oh. Can you try that? We're having some technical difficulties. Hold on. From the faculty. Yep. All right. Thank you for that. Before we start, does anyone have any questions? No? Alrighty then.
All right, racers, this is it. We will have one more regular round and one more speed round. Whatever happens will determine the champions for this year's Battle of the Brains. Start your engines for the final lap. On your marks, get set, go!
In what country is the city of Acapulco located?
Mexico.
Correct.
In the late 1990s, the US government realized it was being cyber spied on and had been for 2 years. What were the attacks and subsequent investigation called?
Student team?
90s hacker crisis.
Incorrect.
You have about 3 seconds. Time is up.
The answer is Moonlight Maze.
What is the distance between the goal line and the penalty spot in soccer?
Student team?
15 feet?
Incorrect.
Faculty team?
10 meters?
Incorrect. 11 meters.
There are times when a hero rises up from common folk and changes history. At a city council meeting in New York City in 1976, a demonstration by Roger Sharp led to commissioners changing a law to make what previous illegal activity legal again?
Student team?
Jaywalking.
Incorrect.
Faculty team, you have 5 seconds. Time is up.
The answer is pinball.
ASMR. The A stands for autonomous, the S for sensory, and the R
Student
for
team.
response.
Meridian response.
I didn't finish the question.
It's fine, it's fine.
Was that the answer?
No.
No, it wasn't. Yeah,
What does the M stand for in ASMR?
Time is up.
Meridian.
Temper tantrums are pretty normal behavior in young children, but by the time a kid is about 4 or 5 years old, you should see a large drop-off in tantrums. Which part of the brain typically develops enough by then to slow down the tantrum throwing?
Student team?
Amygdala.
Incorrect.
Faculty team?
Frontal lobe.
Incorrect. The answer is the prefrontal cortex.
What does a Jolly Roger flag usually depict?
Faculty team?
Skull and crossbones?
Correct.
Please speak close to the mic.
We get the term narcissism from the Greek story of the arrogant Narcissus.
Student team?
Oh, sorry.
Audience, do we count that?
Sorry.
No? Oh, okay. All right. We count that.
We get the term narcissism from the Greek story of the arrogant Narcissus, who was cursed to fall in love with his own reflection. Who was the goddess of revenge who put that spell on him?
Faculty team?
Aphrodite.
Incorrect.
The answer is?
Nemesis.
So sorry.
How many food groups were in the classic USDA food guide pyramid?
Student team?
5.
Incorrect.
Faculty team?
7.
Incorrect. 6.
Humanity has become so powerful that through some of our larger engineering projects, we've been able to cause the Earth itself to shake. Which of these types of constructed objects is known to trigger earthquakes? Which constructed object?
Faculty team?
Fracking.
Incorrect.
Student team, you have 5 seconds. Student team?
Drill.
Incorrect. The answer is dams.
What actor, best known for his role as Superman, died in 2004 after living for 9 years?
Faculty team?
Christopher Reeve.
Correct.
In the early 2000s, scientists started genetically modifying goats to produce super high-strength silk. Which creature's DNA was combined with the goats?
Student team?
Spiders.
Correct.
In law enforcement, what is a pit maneuver?
Faculty team?
Well, like, do you want a description of the maneuver or like? Oh, basically you go behind the car and you hit the rear tire and it causes them to spin out and ends the car chase.
Correct.
Yeah.
After the murder of Teresita Basa, a co-worker of hers went into a trance and claimed to be Basa speaking from the grave. She gave crucial information involving the killer and spoke in which language? The national language of the Philippines.
Tagalog.
Correct.
What does the P in HIPAA stand for?
Faculty team?
Portability. Portability.
Correct.
Though the Federal Election Commission regulates campaign financing, there are loopholes that allow for dark money to influence politics. Which type of political ads are not closely regulated by the FEC?
Student team?
Is it movies?
Incorrect.
Faculty team, you have 5 seconds. Time is up.
The answer is issue ads.
In which state is your body most likely to glow in the dark because the state was in the location of 23 of Operation Plowshare's 27 nuclear tests?
Student team?
New Mexico.
Incorrect.
5 seconds. Faculty?
New Jersey.
Incorrect. Nevada.
In the late 18th and early 19th century, New England communities thought they were being ravaged by vampires. What was happening really?
Student team?
There was a wolf in town.
Incorrect.
Faculty?
There were bats.
Incorrect. The answer is tuberculosis.
The first ever television commercial aired in 1941. What was it advertising?
Student team?
Refrigerators.
Incorrect.
Faculty?
War bonds.
Incorrect. Watches.
Edward Bernays was known as the father of public relations and spent a career creating advertising and propaganda. Who was Bernays' famous uncle who influenced his work?
Student team?
Uncle Sam.
Incorrect.
Time is up.
The answer is Sigmund Freud.
Again.
We've all seen the numbers on the bottom of plastic that tell you whether it can be recycled or not. How many of those numbers are there in total?
Student team?
2.
Incorrect.
Faculty team?
5.
Incorrect. 7.
Hysterical strength is a phenomenon that allows people to perform superhuman feats in life or death situations. Which Avenger was Jack Kirby inspired to create after witnessing one such surge of strength?
Student team?
The Hulk.
Correct.
Fully named monosodium glutamate and obviously delicious, which of the 5 basic tastes of MSG is most similar to?
Student team?
Sweet.
Incorrect.
Faculty?
Salty.
Elaborate.
Time is up.
Umami.
In the 1920s, physiologist Walter Cannon first described the fight or flight response in animals, but some animals, like possums and some people, do neither. What third word starting with the letter F has been added to reflect that?
Can you repeat the question?
In the 1920s, physiologist Walter Cannon first described the fight or flight response in animals, but some animals, like possums or some humans, do neither.
Faculty?
Incorrect.
1 minute warning, contestants.
Freeze.
Correct.
What usually triangular parts of bridges rigidly support the structure and transfer the load to a wider area?
Student team?
The base.
Incorrect.
Time is up.
Trusses.
After President Carter took office in 1977, he encouraged the use of solar energy in the United States, installing solar panels on the roof of the White House and calling for investment in solar power research. President Reagan had the solar panels removed in 1986. Which president brought the solar energy back to White House grounds?
Student team?
Obama.
Incorrect.
Faculty team?
Clinton.
Incorrect. The answer is George W. Bush.
All right, that concludes the lap 3 regular round.
I goofed on the one question I knew. I goofed.
Well,
I swear my thumb just.
that was a great round. I'll say myself, if I say so myself. But we're not quite done yet. It's time for the speed round. Contestants, before we head into the final opportunity to earn points, are there any questions? All right, well, it's all or nothing. Racers ready?
Wait, all or nothing?
On your marks, get set, go.
Algae is everywhere, in the ocean, in your fish tank, and probably in your refrigerator. Which of these common food additives is derived from algae? Sorry, it's open-ended. Carrageenan.
Bitcoin is a digital money that you can use online to buy and sell things. What is the public ledger that records Bitcoin
Students.
Blockchain.
Sorry.
Repeat. Blockchain.
Correct.
A variety of wildlife make their home on the Nile River. What makes up the largest portion of the Nile crocodile's diet?
Students.
Watermelon.
Incorrect. It's fish.
The Donner Party was a group of American pioneers who became stranded on their way from Missouri to California in 1846, and some members of the group reportedly resorted to cannibalism.
Faculty.
Donner Party.
Incorrect. Oh, the answer is the Sierra Nevada. Which mountain range were they in?
Name 2 of the 4 core types of clouds in the classification system.
Students.
Cumulus and stratus?
Correct.
There are 3 types of influenza viruses that affect humans. Type A has the most severe symptoms. Type C is a bit milder and found in humans and pigs. For a long time, it was thought that type B influenza virus only infected humans, but it was discovered that it also infects what other animal?
Students.
Dogs?
Incorrect. The answer is seals.
Due to the presence of an invasive species, Lake Michigan's water has become much clearer since the 1980s. Which of these species is the cause? Zebra mussels.
A lot of what we call soap is technically detergent. True soap has to go through a process called saponification, which is a reaction that happens when you mix a natural fat or oil with water, and which chemical compound?
Students.
Formaldehyde?
Incorrect. Lie.
What does the aurora borealis sound like?
Students.
Echoey?
Incorrect. It sounds like crackling.
No one wants a landfill in their backyard. Rodents, a horrible smell, and leachate, a mix of garbage and water are just some of the byproducts. What flammable gas is generated by landfills?
Faculty.
Methane?
Correct.
What was the first genetically modified pet to become commercially available?
Time's
Fish.
up. Fish.
Depending on how you feel about worms, this will either be the coolest or grossest thing you learned today. In 1967, the longest earthworm in recorded history was found in South Africa. Approximately how long was it?
Time's up.
22 feet.
Oh my gosh.
What animal does a hawk moth caterpillar's camouflage cause it to resemble?
Time's up. Also,
Snake.
1 minute left.
When you think of dreadlocks, it's hard not to think of Bob and Rita Marley. But the hairstyle wasn't just fashionable. According to her memoir, No Woman, No Cry, how did Rita's dreadlocks save her life?
Time's up.
They stopped a bullet.
If you've ever touched a butterfly wing, you'll notice it left a powder on your hands. What is that powder? Butterfly scales.
Around the 1990s, the condition known as manic depression started to be referred to as bipolar disorder. Bipolar patients tend to have dramatic mood swings. What element has been found to successfully treat most patients with bipolar disorder?
Faculty.
Lithium?
Sorry?
Lithium.
Correct.
And time is up. We are done.
Like dating and
Got absolutely cooked, guys.
Congratulations, all contestants, for playing. You guys all did a wonderful job, and I think we all learned quite a lot of fun facts today. Now, looks like that was a really close finish. But we'll have to wait for the final score to see which team has won the Battle of the Brains Grand Prix 2025. We will also have an additional award for any student contestant who answered the most questions correctly.
Thank you for that, Kyle, and thank you, contestants, for finishing off the race strong. I'm sure you're all very tired from the intense race.
Luke, you're on a roll today.
Man, I really am losing my grip. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Somebody please stop me. We will have one more 5-minute intermission before announcing the winners. In the meantime, please hear from our sponsors, NAR, Design, and Social Committee of the Campus-Wide Honors Student Council.
NAR stands for the Neon Anteater Renaissance and is the CHC Arts newspaper. Every quarter there is an unveiling that corresponds to a specific theme that is a set of 3 themes for the entire year. And this year, the unveiling theme is Rewriting the Tales of Fate. And you should totally submit all your creative works to NAR so that you can showcase it just like Peter the Anteater. And please come to the unveiling March 5th at 6:15 p.m. to see all the wonderful creative works that people have submitted. We hope to see you there. We can't help you with that because we're the design committee. We can't help you with classes. What can we do, David?
It's a great question. So as part of the design committee, we really help to bring art more into the students' community. In particular, we help to create posters and flyers for major CHC events, and we also help to decorate and come up with themes for other CHC events. So really, it's a really fun time, and just trying to make CHC community a bit more artsy.
Now for some real testimonials from actual design committee members.
Now, as design committee, I really wanted to join because as a STEM major, there's not a lot of opportunities to be creative, and I knew design was just the place to be.
So I think the design committee is a space for people who are passionate about art to come together, bring their passions together, and just have fun. So, car insurance, never heard of her. But design committee, now you have.
One word about coffee art. Fun. Social.
People. Relaxation.
It's perfection.
Heaven.
Connection.
Social media is the largest, best, and most humble. Why? Because we are. It's just half an hour, seeing experience.
All right, thanks for those wonderful commercials, guys. Very funny. Now, it is time to announce the winners. Get ready, everyone, for the Battle of the Brains Grand Prix 2025. Drum roll, please. The team champion title goes to Faculty Alumni Team, the Legacy Racers.
Congratulations, Legacy Racers. You guys won by, 57 and Rookie Racers 29. But now we have one more award. Yes, because this year we're going to give an award to the student that answered the most questions correctly during the Battle of the Brains. And the student championship title goes to, drum roll please, Roman! Let's give everyone a round of applause. Thank you everyone for coming to the Campus-Wide Honors Collegium's Battle of the Brains Grand Prix 2025. Before we end the event, we would like to call up all of the social committee members and the design committee. Please come up right next to the announcers. We need to give our thanks to you guys.
Thank you, Social Committee, planning a wonderful event, and the Design Committee for designing the posters, petter stickers, and decorations for tonight. Additionally, thank you, contestants, for competing in another year of Battle of the Brains. Please give all of them a round of applause.
Just a reminder, this event was made possible by the generous donations made by CHC alumni and donors. Thank you.
Thank you, audience, for attending. That concludes tonight's event. We wish you all a very good night and a wonderful Battle of the Brains.